Hi, it's Lala from the Laughing Home, and this time I'm going to show you how to create a design calendar and plan in Airtable. Let's jump over to our marketing calendar that we created in the last video. If you click on the small triangle in the bottom right corner of the icon, you can duplicate this database. Then we can go in and edit it. Click on that same triangle, rename it. So this is going to be our design calendar for 2022 and plan. I'm going to switch up the color to pink and add a pencil for design. Then you just click to the side. Let's go in. You'll find everything has been copied over from the marketing calendar. So the first thing we need to do is determine the time needed to design for each of your holidays so that you can hit those add dates with new product. We have all of our dates here with the holidays. So I'm going to duplicate this date of add column, insert to the left, and this is going to be our design start date. So I want to start designing at this date so I have plenty of time. Sometimes you need a little less time, like Valentine's Day. I'll probably give myself a couple of weeks. And for holidays like Halloween and Christmas, I really need a lot more time. So I would allow myself a month or two on those major holidays because I create a lot more product. Also, I need to be sensitive to the time that I can actually dedicate to this along with all my other responsibilities. Go ahead and fill in your dates. The next thing that we need to do is determine the types of products that we're going to offer for each holiday. The same thing doesn't work in every category or for every holiday. So you really need to think about this. Look at your best sellers. What sells more for Valentine's Day versus Christmas versus Easter? Now let's make a new column in Airtable by clicking the plus sign all the way to the right. We're going to call this our product category, and we're going to use the multiple select data from the menu. Here, you can customize your items. So I'm going to add in my most popular things: mugs, tea towels, t-shirts, bags, and then we're going to create. Here you can go in each row and select what you think works for each holiday. So these are the products you will be focusing on in each of your design time for each holiday. That way you don't get carried away working on things that aren't really appropriate for that time, and you can stay really focused and efficient. In this view, you could also add in, you don't have to go back into the main menu to revise. But if you had an extra one, like I had a blank, you can go back in and just hit the X. The last thing is we need to add in our seasonal design timeline. Do you design each season? I do. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. We need to get it into the calendar and know which products we will be designing into for each of those. So I'm going to rename my first column as holiday and season. And I'm going to add a row below, starting with spring design. Spring really starts around March. So for the start of the holiday, in this case, or the season, I'm going to put March 1st. And to be ready for March 1st, I'm going to have to start designing a couple of months ahead of time. Next, you'll need to determine the date that you'll start launching your ad program for spring. Give it a budget, just like we did for all the holidays. And last, we'll need to determine which products. I really do everything, so I'm just going to copy and paste from Christmas. Now, you can duplicate this by right-clicking on that cell and then rename it. It makes a great copy with all the information you put into that row. So here I'm going to add summer, really looking at June for summer. And I can easily drag and reposition it to where I want it to go. And then we'll do the same thing for fall and winter. Determine your dates and your budget and your product categories. Airtable is a really fun tool to stay organized and stay on top of your calendar. You can use it for all sorts of things. Thanks for watching. Please leave some comments below and don't forget to subscribe.